The discipline of economics. Political independence may be declared in a moment. Economic independence is built over generations. A nation may raise its flag, it may establish its government, yet if its economy remains dependent on external systems for survival, its sovereignty remains incomplete. Economic independence does not mean isolation. It means capacity, the capacity to produce, the capacity to innovate, the capacity to sustain development through internal strength. This capacity requires discipline, and discipline transforms aspiration into economic sovereignty. Part 1. Understanding economic independence. Economic independence is the ability of a nation to support its development through its own productive capacity. It does not reject trade. Trade strengthens cooperation between nations, but dependence weakens stability. If essential industries exist only outside national control, vulnerability increases. External disruptions can threaten internal progress. Economic independence therefore seeks balance. A nation participates in global markets while strengthening domestic capability. This balance protects long-term stability. Part 2. Production as national power. Production forms the foundation of economic independence. Manufacturing transforms raw materials into value. Agriculture provides food security. Technology creates innovation. Energy production supports industrial activity. When a nation produces effectively, it strengthens its bargaining power. Production generates employment. Employment supports communities. Communities strengthen national stability. A productive economy therefore strengthens sovereignty. Part 3. Industrial development. Industrial capacity accelerates economic transformation. Factories convert resources into finished goods. Processing industries retain value within the national economy. Industrial growth encourages technical education. It stimulates research. It attracts investment. When industries expand domestically, wealth circulates within society. Domestic industry therefore becomes a pillar of economic independence. Investment in industrial development strengthens national resilience. Part 4. Agriculture and food security. Agriculture remains fundamental to economic stability. Food security protects society during global disruption. Modern farming techniques improve productivity. Agricultural research increases yields. Efficient distribution systems reduce waste. When agriculture thrives, rural communities prosper. Prosperous communities contribute to national growth. Food security therefore strengthens both social and economic resilience. Part 5. Entrepreneurship and innovation. Entrepreneurship drives economic independence. Entrepreneurs identify opportunity. They organize resources. They create employment. Innovation expands industries. New technologies increase productivity. Creative enterprise transforms ideas into economic value. Encouraging entrepreneurship strengthens national competitiveness. Societies that support innovation generate sustainable growth. Innovation therefore becomes a driver of economic sovereignty. Part 6. Education and skill development. Economic independence depends on human capability. Engineers design infrastructure. Scientists develop technology. Entrepreneurs create industries. Skilled workers sustain productivity. Education prepares citizens for these roles. Technical training strengthens industrial capacity. Research institutions expand knowledge. Investment in education therefore strengthens economic independence. Knowledge becomes a national resource. Part 7. Financial discipline. Sound financial management protects economic stability. Public budgets must remain responsible. Excessive borrowing creates vulnerability. Sustainable fiscal policy strengthens credibility. Stable currency encourages investment. Transparent financial systems strengthen trust. Financial discipline ensures that economic progress remains sustainable. Responsible economic management protects national sovereignty. Part 8. Infrastructure and economic growth. Infrastructure supports productive activity. Reliable transportation connects markets. Energy systems power industry. Digital networks enable innovation. Investment in infrastructure accelerates economic development. Efficient logistics reduce costs. Lower costs increase competitiveness. Infrastructure therefore becomes essential for economic independence. Strategic planning ensures that infrastructure supports long-term growth. Part 9. Trade with balance. International trade expands opportunity. It allows nations to exchange resources and expertise. However, trade must remain balanced. Excessive reliance on imports weakens domestic industries. Export diversification strengthens economic resilience. Balanced trade encourages domestic production. Responsible trade policy supports both global engagement and national development. Part 10. Technology and productivity. Technology enhances productivity. Automation improves efficiency. Research institutions develop innovative solutions. Digital systems connect industries globally. Technological investment strengthens competitiveness. Competitiveness expands economic opportunity. Opportunity encourages further innovation. Technology therefore becomes a powerful tool for achieving economic independence. Societies that embrace innovation remain resilient in changing markets. Part 11. National confidence. Economic independence strengthens national confidence. Citizens who witness domestic achievement believe in their nation's potential. Confidence encourages entrepreneurship. It encourages investment. It encourages innovation. A confident society pursues opportunity with determination. Confidence therefore becomes both a psychological and economic asset. Part 12. Responsible resource management. Natural resources must be managed wisely. Extraction without long-term planning weakens sustainability. Value addition strengthens economic independence. Processing resources domestically increases economic benefit. Responsible stewardship ensures that resources support development for generations. Resource management therefore becomes a strategic responsibility. Sustainable use protects future prosperity. Part 13. The role of governance. Government policy influences economic independence. Strategic planning identifies key industries. Regulatory systems ensure fairness. Investment in research supports innovation. Transparent governance attracts investors. Clear policy direction encourages long-term development. Responsible governance therefore becomes essential for building strong economic systems. Part 14. Patience and discipline. Economic independence develops gradually. Industrial capacity requires time. Education requires investment. Innovation requires experimentation. Societies must remain patient. Discipline sustains effort across decades. Short-term setbacks cannot discourage long-term strategy. Persistence transforms ambition into reality. Economic sovereignty therefore becomes the result of sustained commitment. Part 15. A future built on capability. The ultimate goal of economic independence is capability. A nation capable of producing, innovating, sustaining growth, providing opportunity for its citizens. Capability protects sovereignty. It strengthens diplomacy. It secures stability. A capable nation participates confidently in the global community. Its progress becomes self-sustaining. Final charge. Strengthen production, invest in education, encourage entrepreneurship, develop industry, protect agriculture, promote innovation, practice financial discipline, because economic independence requires deliberate effort. It is built through productivity, sustained through knowledge, protected through discipline. And when a nation achieves economic independence, its sovereignty becomes secure. Build capability, strengthen resilience, pursue disciplined prosperity. The work continues.